Go ahead. Take a good long look at something that doesn't die.
In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? At least it is true that man has no control, even over his own will.
The hell are you still following me around for? Surely you've seen your fair share of terrors at this point.
I've got debt to repay. We elves have a strong sense of duty, you know. So I think I'll be sticking by your side for as long as I can manage.
Won't be long then. Doubt you'll survive much longer going up against the shit I gotta fight.
You don't know that. I made it this long on my own. You just haven't seen me in action yet. I may not look it, but I'm real strong.
It ain't got nothing to do with strength.
So what is it then? What's standing between you and me, huh? Ugh, what's this now? Ain't even gonna respond to me anymore?
Place to lie low for the night.
Mm-hmm. Looks sad and lonely. How perfect for a guy like you.
Maybe I'll get some damn sleep for once.
You know, you really ought to consider people's feelings more.
Listen, Bug. I consider your feelings plenty. I could have let my sword keep going after I cut through those guys hassling you earlier, but I didn't. Ain't that nice of me?
Then why'd you bother saving a pigs like me in the first place?
Save you? I killed those guys because it was convenient.
You can push me away all you want to, but I'll still keep following you.
Fine then. See where it gets you.
Looks like his wounds are doing better. Still, I better apply a bit more of my dust. It was much too big to be called a sword. Massive, thick, heavy, and far too rough. Indeed, it was like a heap of raw iron.
Careful. It ain't some kid's toy.
Ah, morning. Sleep well?
What's it to... What the...
I've been nursing you all night. The elves got all sorts of powers. You can fix wounds, sense people's emotions, and even make them happy. Or at least, that's what my old troop leader said before he got his head cut off by bandits.
You talk too much.
Say, you never told me your name. Can I at least have that?
I'm Guts. Listen, if you're gonna stick around, you better settle in quick. Once the night hits, I'll be swarmed with more demons like the ones from last night.
Again? What'd you do to make those things so angry?
It's because of this. This brand makes me a torch for them to follow.
Whoa. Why is that? Where'd it come from? How'd it happen? Who did it to you, huh?
Will you give it a rest? Things like that monster from before. All I want to do is find every last one of them and drive this thing through them. Nothing else matters. Just as long as I can hunt down those bastards, I don't care what happens to me or anyone else. If you get stuck up in the fray, that's your own damn fault.
His emotions are pouring into me. My chest, it's burning. Is it rage? No, it's not just that. It's rage, sadness, and fear, all mixed together. It's awful. Well,
I think I'll get going now. If you have any value left in that life of yours, you'll leave me be. So long.
Still squirming around in that pitiful existence of yours, are you?
My useless existence. Dear God, you makes me sick. You're where you are now thanks to this useless existence. Thanks to me, who's fighting an army of the dead because of you. Thanks to me, who's writhing around in my own blood.
Yes, you're nothing but a squirming, sacrificial offering.
Liar. Goddamn liar. Don't you remember anything? Don't you feel anything?
Boy, are you still alive?
Yeah, I think so.
You have the devil's own luck. What a waste. On the battlefield, a soldier's life is worth no more than a silver coin. Most men's lives are controlled by a handful of nobles for the convenience of royalty. Though, even a king can't live exactly as he wishes. We are all swept by this tide known as fate, until we eventually leave this world, never knowing who we are. In this world, there must be one man whose preordained course of life is the key to ruling everything, regardless of his existing social position or class. That man could be a part of this world's true privileged elite. That man could have the absolute power of a god. Funny. I've never talked to someone about it this way before.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200.
So the commander scolded you again, I presume?
I don't give a damn what she thinks. I care about my men in my own way. I'm not some mad dog leading a bunch of soldiers to their death. I'm not that kid I used to be.
You two fight so much. It takes me back to when we first met. You wandered from battlefield to battlefield until we fought a duel for your allegiance. What a great duel it was, though. The singularly most memorable of my life.
Tell me, Griff. 3 years ago, you told me you didn't want to lose a valuable soldier. That's how I am, it feels like. A soldier under your command. So why would you risk everything when I'm just one of hundreds? It's not a thing a man such as yourself would do. So why?
I thought we ended this discussion. 3 years ago at that. I wouldn't say there's a reason at all, really. You don't need more than a second thought when you cut down countless men with that sword of yours. You don't have to be left doubting me every time I lay down my life for you. And no, it's just... Come in. You'll be the subject of tonight's drinking.
That's another one I owe you.
cast the whole world away for this!
You were the one who cast aside those days. I've always been like this. You of all people should know that.
Griffith!
Man takes up the sword in order to shield the small wound in his heart, sustained in a far-off time beyond remembrance. Man wields the sword so that he may die smiling in some far-off time beyond perception.
Looking back, the morning comes to find your face in your grass. Take the moonlight, by the tail to any side, just shouting. What is there? It's just the same. What it's trying your crown. I'm spanning my grass, walking back so where my grass you're fading.